Nurture, 1000%. And it was my parents. At 10 years old, I basically did my first ever verbal contract with my father.
At 10 years old.
At 10 years old. At 10 years old,
Already doing business, not even 11, but you're 10, and you're doing a verbal contract with your father.
essentially what happened was I played baseball my whole life. And at 10 years old is really that turning point in sort of baseball that you start getting towards travel ball, bigger fields, the whole deal. So I wasn't very good. I was that kid that you stuck in right field for 2 innings, prayed that nobody hit him the ball, and then would move on. And so I come home and after a game, and I'm just sobbing in my room. And my father walks in, and he's like, "Why are you upset?" And I'm like, "Because I suck." I'm like, "I'm awful." I'm like, "This is brutal. Like, I love the game, but I'm just not good." And so him and I made an arrangement right then and there, and he was like, "I'll make a deal with you. If you promise me to listen to what I say, train the way that your trainers and, the people that I'll have enter your life tell you to, and you really stick with it, I'll find those people to help you train. I'll open up that checkbook for lessons. I will, be that supporter in the background." And
Almost like incentivized you.
exactly. And so it was something that I agreed, and I can't tell you the amount of times I was kicking and screaming of, "I don't want to go to practice," or "I don't want to go work out," or "I don't want to go on a run," whatever it may be. And it was funny because my father was like the iron fist, and my mother was the biggest supporter that anybody could ask for. And not only to me, but also with all this attention, all this focus, all this drive. However, my mother really stepped in at the role of, I'm going to emotionally support Zach while my father physically pushes him to his limit. And I'm also going to be the one to support my sister during all this because of that sort of situation of, Zach's at baseball every single day with dad. We need to, family's very important to myself, my family. We're very family oriented. So basically, my father and I had that verbal contract. My mother and I had that emotional contract. And
Emotional contract. First time hearing that term.
Absolutely. And, it basically, my father's physical contract and verbal contract turned null and void and more emotional when college came because I held up my end of the deal. I got my Division I offer, and I went off to play Division I baseball.